Alright, just tell me what happened now. What happened to you?
I was on the way down from Maine, just past the barrier when I noticed the cops pulling behind me. Got to the robots to turn right, indicated right, and this is where they stopped me here.
What are you driving then?
Black Citroen C2 VTR.
Okay, and these cops, how many cops in there?
The two black cops. They came to my window, asked me to step outside the car. I stepped outside the car and I gave them my drivers. They then proceeded to search my car, and they searched me. After the whole search, the guy had said to me, "No, you smell like alcohol," and I said that's impossible because I haven't had anything to drink that day, and that he could breathalyze me if he wanted to. He then had responded to me by saying, "It's not what you say, it's what I say." Then I pulled out my phone and I said, "Well, I've been recording you since you pulled me over." Then he had given back my drivers, told me to get in the car and go home before he changed his mind. Shortly after just leaving or taking off in my car, they were straight behind me. They pulled up behind me at my own security gate, where they then proceeded to force me out my own car. They pepper sprayed me and they cuffed me. And then, yeah, it's about
What's happening there now?
They're talking about what I was doing during the day, where I was coming from, what movie I had watched even.
So had you been drinking?
No, sir. I've got people that I can prove that with. I was with a whole bunch of people last night.
All right, and apparently the neighbor outside this here heard the shouting and screaming.
That would be my mother, yeah.
And that would have been after. What happened on the other side when you drove off?
When I drove off, I got to my gates. They had pulled up next to me. They had forced my window open, asked me to climb out the car. They had cuffed my hand while I was holding the steering wheel. I kept on asking, "Why are you arresting me?" They wouldn't tell me why they arrested me. Eventually, I had grabbed onto the gates and I'd called my mother so that she had come down so that someone could see what was going on.
This is outside Matsepi's house. Patrice Matsepi's house.
On St. Michael's Lane.
That's where you live as well?
Drive. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what's happening? What's that guy doing now?
He went to go take a pee in the bushes while the other guy continued searching my car.
Did you see any details of the van or anything like that?
No, it didn't look, to be really honest.
How do you know it was a Santon van?
Santon police station. Well, they had taken me to the Santon police station. Another 3 vans had pitched up when they couldn't release me from the gates. 3 of them had pitched up, another 3 cop vans, and they had all said Santon police station.
And then what was in your car? You said, what happened to your car?
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with the car.
No, your car, apparently it was left there?
Oh, it was left there that this morning I got back in my car, my Ipod's gone from my Ipod stand. My Garmin that I use for work was also gone. Papers in my car book were tossed around in my car. Jumper leads from my boot were gone. That's about it.
And they put you in, and they charged you for what now?
When we got to the police station, that's when they told me what they had arrested me for.
What was that?
Possession of dagga.
Okay. Did they find any dagga?
They found nothing in my
do
car,
you
nothing on me.
Anything like that?
Yes, I do occasionally. Cigarettes, but I've got there's nothing in my car that night. There's absolutely nothing.
And they kept you in jail for how long?
Until early this morning, until I got to Randburg Courts.
Randburg Courts, you were released, you're out in bail at the moment?
Yeah.
And you said, wasn't there something to do, some markings on the police vehicle that you said that maybe you could recognize the...
Yeah, I'll be able to even recognize the 2 gentlemen that pulled me over. The inside of the van I'll be able to recognize.
What was inside?
There was nothing, it was just marks and dents on the door.
And wasn't there one light broken or something?
On the cop's headlight was broken, yeah.
Which side?
I think it might have been the right-hand side. Or the left-hand side.
The headlight itself?
The headlight itself, yeah.
Not the indicators there, just the headlight?
No, just the headlight itself. Only one headlight was working.
Okay.
You see, they had already then told me, because I told them I had been recording their conversation, because they had been trying to ask me for money. They gave me back my drivers and told me to go home before they changed my mind. As I reversed, I went home.
And where's your home? It's just across the road?
Not even 5 meters down the road.
Yeah, so they look as though they're going to go, and then they decided to go.
Again, yeah.
And that's it. And the neighbor heard your mother shouting and screaming at this stage?
Yes.
Because you called your mom?
Yeah.
And this Patrice Matsepi's security was there as well?
Yeah, the security of Patrice Matsepi even came down to see what was going on.